Well, guys, hello everyone, and thank you for joining me in Hearts of Iron 4. Well, I decided to fragment the Soviet Union, so we are gonna have a challenge now. So the Soviet Union is completely fragmented, not even dissolved, like hundreds of republics have sprung out of us. As you can see, hundreds of republics. Okay, not hundreds, but many, really many. The only change I've made is I made them as a core state, and our goal will be to reconquer back our rightful territory. So I'll make them as a core state, then we'll start doing it. So we'll have fun straight off the bat. We're also really weak regarding our industry, so fighting the Germans will be a bigger challenge than you might think. So guys, please like and subscribe. Also drop a comment, would be really appreciated. Well, I'd say let's get going, shall we? Well, guys, so we take the path of Marxism-Leninism, as you all would like. I also got the Bosphorus DLC, and I made all of the countries random, except Poland, Germany, France, and the UK, and the US. I made them historical. Maybe slightly changed, but they will stay the historical ideologies. Otherwise, you know, everyone fascist would be not good, so to have some degree of historical role-playing possible, that's the case. So what we'll do is the basic research, and since we have these core states, I would say the first countries to capture back will be the biggest ones. So I would say Ukraine and Kazakhstan, and also Belarus, to secure our borders in that particular area. So Turkey seizes control over Bosphorus. I'll just say that's more or less the armed forces. They compromise on the remilitarization. Okay, well that's fine. I don't really care though. It's like, okay, our fleet can remain there anyway, not as if we should have cared. Well, Joseph Stalin is concerned about factionalism. I mean, okay, I have to tell you that considering your country dissolved into 1 billion countries, that is kind of justified, isn't it? Well, I decided that Belarus and Ukraine will be the first countries to fall. I mean, to be rightfully incorporated into a Soviet territory. It would be great if they could at least get this focus done for the free factories, but I don't think they will. So, but it's a bummer. I also disabled guaranteeing, so they won't be guaranteed by everyone, which will be the case otherwise. While we're justifying against all, the third Moscow trial first has concluded cutting the head off of just one guy. So that's not as bad as it could be, right? Well, interestingly, the US pursues interventionist policies, and Austria denied the referendum. So will a war break out that Germany has to annex them? What's this? Kang Shai-shek arrested? No, he's still needed. He's still needed, otherwise the United Front won't form, and we want the front to form. There we go. Great, great. So anyway, we are a really weak country at this point, and I'm just hoping to somehow, well, I need to justify against so many countries. Like, we are running out of time, so I want to just declare to all of them at once, but they have simply too many. I shouldn't have made them all fragment into these tiny countries. But well, then again, this is a challenge on its own, right? So it could have been worse, so I suppose it's not a bad thing. And yes, I'll go for, well, limited first and then extended, if we are done with the limited one. I just sent my volunteers there, and what the hell just happened? Like, I was fighting there, and just, wow. So, my troops are being transferred back. Okay, there's the Regional Defense Council of Aragon that occupied most of the territory. So what the... it's a real clusterfuck there. Well, okay, so what's this? You can get minus 20% paranoia if we do that. Okay, let's do that, so I can do the threat of a rising sun. So I can send volunteers to China, because we want to help China. We want to help China, okay? So, yeah. Well, what happened is all trailers must pay the ultimate price. Okay, so I suppose it's quite a bit of dead people. Well, I'm just justifying on them all so I can declare on them all to have a challenge, but I don't think they'll have any troops. It would have been great if the Hearts of Iron 4 developers would have, like, what should I do? Would have, you know, gave them at least some divisions if they are released via the decision screen, but, you know, they didn't do that. So Austria rejected to be annexed by Hungary, but they decided to get annexed by Germany. So okay, what we gotta do is, well, the German industry is really damn strong. So we gotta retake our own territory, because if world tension gets too high, these factions will all join, these countries will all join factions. And that's not what we want, okay? That's not what we want. So slowly but steadily, I'll start picking off them one after one. Let's just do the NKVD, let's do, I don't know what to develop, let's do strength demoralization plan, yeah. So the time has come, everyone. We'll do the block of rights and Trotskyists, but okay, never mind. I have to unassign them from that command. Really, never mind. The thing is like that we unfortunately cannot issue ultimatums to the AI, which can be unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. What we'll do is, let's see, does Ukraine... Well, they have a few divisions. What's this? I'm not gonna purge the staff, no. Paranoia is, well, 53%. I mean, we are doing the trials. But I don't want these random events, so I'll just go ahead and decrease it there and also decrease it here. Okay, now go ahead, declare war on Ukraine and declare war on Belarus. And launch our attack on them all. So, also on Karelia and Kazakhstan. Oh, that caused quite a bit of world tension. Well, we just caused 13%. What's this? Genrikh Yagoda. I think I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him because otherwise bad things would happen, I've heard. So, we are fighting, well, around 100,000 troops, okay? So, around 100,000 troops, but they don't stand a chance. So, that's why it would have been better if we simply could have... If, like, each of the countries would have started off with a force to, at the beginning. But they didn't, unfortunately, so they had to like reproduce them all by themselves. Now it's just us marching through their territory, essentially. So let's see, yeah, like, just going to Minsk, they have like one division, so, well, I mean, at least there's something. At least we are fixing our borders, right? We are fixing our borders. Crimea will be next. Oh, Belarus has surrendered, of course, take all states. It's just cause, so it's like barely counting as aggressive expansion. Ukraine, why don't they fall? Because of the AI mismanagement, so that's fine. Karelia is next. And, well, we have justification still against Crimea and these nations, I think. No, we don't. Or just against these few. I suppose, yeah, well... It's good that they did the focus for military factories, so we got these nice factories. Ukraine has fallen really, really quickly, causing 1.8% world tension. It shouldn't cause any world tension, truthfully, should it? But, well. 5-year plans. Okay, so we are at war with the Allies. So our reconquest of our own core territory caused these nations to join the Allies. Now us being in war with the Allies, guys. We are at war with the Allies, so essentially we're allied to the Germans. Interestingly, we're fighting the same enemy. So, okay, so I wouldn't have expected that, actually, considering that I have turned off to guarantee the countries. But, well, it had happened, so things happened. We're at war with the Allies. So, okay, interesting. Well, the third Moscow trial has concluded, at least getting rid of this dangerous political paranoia screen, and we'll go for war economy as well. So, yeah, we're at war with the Allies, so with all of the Allies, that's really interesting to say the least. So how should we go on with the things now? I don't know, to be honest, I don't know. Well, the Allies did a mistake, that's for sure. Let's see if Crimea joined the Allies as well. Yes, they joined the Allies, so, okay, if that's what they want, if that's what the game wants, to be the Soviets at war with the Allies, then that is what they'll get, right? That is what they'll get. So the Axis will likely control mainland Europe and after that strike on us. I have no doubt about that. We gotta be ready, we gotta be ready. This time, it's not because we allied them, it's simply... Also, can they cross in the Crimea? Yes, they just want to. Yeah. Now, come on, cross. Okay. So I give the Chinese 30% of my monthly weapons production and 20% of artillery and sport equipment. This should help them out, I hope. We cannot allow the Japanese to win at that front. No way. Our troops are just starving to death here. They have like no supply whatsoever. Can we even move forward? Hello? Can you even move forward? What? Italy has joined the German Reich as our enemy. What place? So we are fighting the Axis now as well. Wait. Why are we? Oh. What? What just happened? Why are we at war with the Axis? Oh, I think Germany. No. What? So I don't know what happened. Okay, we shouldn't be at war with the Axis, but we are. So I don't know why Estonia and Latvia declared war on us. Hello, like what the hell is going on here? What is going on? What is going on? Okay, so Moldova joined the Allies as well. Okay, we are at war with... Why are we at war with all of these nations? What? I mean, I did not declare war on them, okay? I didn't declare war on them. I have no idea what just happened there, guys. I have no idea what just happened. We triggered something very, very interestingly. I don't know. Well, okay, so this came really, really unexpected. So we're at war with the Allies and with the Axis now. Okay, so what seemed is that all of these different nations decided to join the Allies because they were like, okay, so you see all of that. They were like, okay, so now we're at war with basically almost all of our neighbors. Okay, so can we get into the Sakha Republic though? We've captured Yakutsk, Irkutsk. You go and capture Buryatia. Okay, well, this game turned out to be really, really different than I supposed it would be, to be honest. But well, you always have surprises, right? Well, guys, this made me completely unsurprised. So what we'll do is launch a devastating offensive against the Baltic states. I mean, they pushed into our territory, so I don't know what to do. So I don't know why we're at war with bloody everyone in Central Asia. So just a few nations are like missing. Cool. I suppose. Come on, like, it's taking so long to capture that single territory. Go ahead, capture them. Well, the Baltic states stand no chance. They don't stand any chance whatsoever. So we are fighting British, French, and German troops in Latvia and Estonia. We are fighting all of them at once. Like, what the hell? Oh, it's because Latvia joined the Axis and Estonia joined the Allies. So we are facing German troops. We are facing German troops in 1939 and Allied troops in 1939. What the hell is going on? I don't know what's happening in the world anymore. I just don't. Guys, this is a pure catastrophe. Us being at war with all of the world, and the Germans, they simply don't want to leave Latvia. It's like, come on, Germany, fucking leave. Like, oh, I lost so many troops. Why can't I just kill these 3 divisions? I just don't understand. Okay, I do not understand why the British even focus on this sector. Like, please, what should I do? Well, should first of all get rid of our... I don't know at this point. This is too overwhelming, okay? And why is Italy just falling? Well, at least I can invite like half of the world to my faction, can I? Let's invite Yugoslavia. Hello, Yugoslavia. Let's invite Greece. Hello, Greece. Whom else? We can also invite Iraq. Okay, Iraq. Oh, you're welcome. Whom can we invite as well? We can also invite... And why can I still not in faction? Well, let's odd. Paraguay. Okay, wait, whom else can I invite? Who's of interest? Why can't I have my own factions? What? Well, guys, so it seems that Germany can't stand the pressure. They're gonna give in. They declared war on everyone. I think they're gonna collapse. I think they are really going to collapse. So, what's this? Fleet support. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Okay, so that just... Okay. So guys, what should I do? You think it's okay if I just side peace with the Germans? If we say, okay, come on, we're gonna... I don't know why I'm at war with them in the first place. Anyway, we just shouldn't be at war. Why, like, war are we at war with them? I bloody don't know. what must be done is we cannot allow the Poles to meet the Germans in the middle. Okay, we still gotta wait. It seems like the Germans aren't collapsing after all. Are they recovering? In any way, I decided the best thing would be if we would attack Poland ourselves. And now Poland joined the Allies. I mean, they wouldn't have joined the Allies at all, but I felt, come on, we gotta face the German army face to face to make the thing more interesting. So it's a true all brown odd. We are doing the lessons of war, thankfully. So yeah, we are facing the Polish army. We lost 298,000 in this war already. 300,000. The Germans just lost 100,000. So why our loss is so high, I don't know. Well, it was probably not smart to declare against the Poles, I think, now in hindsight. Because the Germans will have an easier time now, but I don't know what I've done, okay? Yeah, I shouldn't have done it considering we are fighting the Germans anyway. So that wasn't a smart move, truthfully, but it's okay. I think it will be us who actually will cause the capitulation of Poland, and thus we will be the ones who will get the entire equipment, I think. Yeah, well, we lost 500,000 troops, so that is quite a bit without any doubt whatsoever. But let's see who will cause the absolute surrender of the Poles. Will it be us or the Germans? And maybe it will be us who will rightfully conquer Berlin, although they have broken into France. I don't know what the French are doing. Well, the Yugoslavs are pushing, so this war is truly not something you would have expected anywhere, okay? But the Polish losses amount to how many? Lost to like entire... Okay, 164,000. It's not as much as you think about it. Well, here will be some nice more Polish losses. Cranking up our number. Why doesn't Poland surrender? They have war support of how much? Of like 100% or what? Well, Germany has no troops there to cover that. Well, this will be a very, very nice settlement. Yeah. Poland has capitulated to us. Actually, the Germans got their caught territory back, weirdly. So anyway, what we'll do is quickly reassign our entire front line to face the Germans and continue with the onslaught. Not the onslaught, with the attack on German territory. Of course, grand battle plan line. And let's go right through. Come on, soldiers! As long as this entire front line is green, that's all I want. Okay, as long as it's just green, it's all I want. How did we get so many factories? We have like 280 factories. Like, holy damn! Look, like the Communist Republic and Venezia joined the Allies. I'm still in the progress of cleaning up my borders. The East is still kind of fully independent. They have factories, but I have no units there. Japan is gaining ground against China. That's not good. I don't know how they push so easily and so well. We are pushing tremendously against the Germans, interestingly. Like this, I wouldn't have expected that. We have so much artillery. How do we have so much bloody artillery? If I add one brigade, I think we'll suffer. We are still in the surplus of artillery, are we? Yep, still. Well, so let's just utilize our equipment, shall we? Yeah, we're getting more and more by the day, but we are running out of guns. I know there are so many pop-ups, I don't even know what to do myself. What's good? Military. Yeah, that's better to do that. Oh, well, I don't know why we are crushing the Germans so easily. This game is taking a completely unexpected turn, if truth be told. Oh, guys, do you think the Germans will be able to withstand our massive offensive? To be honest, we are in a small deficit regarding weapons, but I'm gonna fire it off regardless. Let's go! Oh, it's actually green. Wow, well, we are only pumping out like 260 weapons per day. Let's see how long we can keep this offensive going and fueled. Our losses are rising quick, but so are the German losses. I think we're just all running them division after division. There are 2 more divisions encircled. I don't know why we're just killing them so easily. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing so that I'm winning so easily? Like, I don't know, really. I don't know at this point. I can do is raise these factory militias. I'm gonna go ahead and raise them everywhere. How much does it take? Did we get 3 troops now? No, we didn't. So it's just taking time to raise them, I think. Well, the Germans are pushing against the Allies. I don't know at this point. I don't know. The war is a complete mess. I need to wait to gain more weapons, though we are like 10,000 in minus, unfortunately. Also, Romania joined the Axis, so we got a new front which is completely not covered by any troops. This is not good at all. Yeah, well, I think this is a sign we should push against the Germans, and brutally. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. I think I should send these over to Romania, though. Yeah, come on. Actually, Paris has fallen. I don't know what the Allies are doing. Why did the line just break like that? And why did Yugoslavia get northern Italy? What the hell is going on? I don't know what's going on. Let's see, can we do a really swift encirclement here? You know, I don't even pay any attention to the war, to be honest. Like, if I would pay attention, we could do even much better than we are doing right now. Well, look, the German front line is completely unmanned here, and France just capitulated. Well, the French just capitulated. Now they declared war on the Danes, Germany. Well, we are on the gates of Berlin, though, so I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, Vichy France has formed, and Romania has joined the war against us. We'll just attack them lightly, not too hard, not too harsh. Okay, so, but it seems we are on the doorstep, we are right on the doorstep of Berlin. So this series is really not as how I would have thought it to be at all. Okay, not at all in the slightest. I'm still doing some cleaning up actions right there. But well, okay, Berlin, we just captured Berlin. Berlin has fallen. In 1940, the fall of Berlin, the Soviet Communique has announced the capitulation of all the German forces in Berlin. After encircling the city, the Russians stormed it from several different directions, with German defenders resisting furiously every step of the way. Soviet troops finally fought their way across the Moltke Bridge and into the Reichstag building, fighting room by room until they reached the roof, where the Soviet flag was raised over the city. The Battle of Berlin is over, and bloody, I don't know how I'm winning against the Germans. This should be so easy. So I just think the AI grossly miscalculated itself. Vichy France is actually a thing as well, interestingly. The French are just completely no more. The Indian Civil War has broken out, and when will the Germans surrender? That's the question. Well, guys, I don't know. The Brits keep calling in countries, so the Germans captured France, but the Yugoslavia captured Italy. But the thing is, the Germans will surrender in a bit. Like, we're just completely crashing through their lines, essentially having no resistance whatsoever. The German army just dismembered itself, effectively, we can say. And again, the Romanian front is completely empty. We can just like march through to Bucharest, and that's it. And that's it. So, well, the Russian Soviet Socialist Republic is just, I don't know what to say at this point. So let's see, the Germans should surrender any moment. Any moment. In 1940, the Germans should surrender in 1940. Let's just... So there we go, German Reich has capitulated, liberation of Paris. So wow, this was quite the undertaking, wasn't it? So, I mean, Italy, it seems like everything is fully controlled by us, because the Allies didn't occupy any of the territory, so I suppose it would be only fair if actually all of us get it, right? Because, I mean, the Allies did really not occupy anything. Maybe some colonies in Italy, so yes, I can give them the colonies later on. I can't be bothered now. I mean, they will take it anyway. Okay, so that doesn't matter. So there we go. Boom! Boom! Well, guys, if you think that that's unfair, just ammo in the comments anyway, so... Okay, so this is the state of the thing right now, how the world looks like. And now it is the common turn versus the Allies, or what's left of the Allies, to say the truth. So what I can do is, look, like, I can show you how quickly we can even defeat the Allies. I think, at least, I think. We can just completely overwhelm the French, because they should have very few troops there. And guys, the Maginot Line is completely empty, so let's go ahead and force the French to surrender a second time, shall we? Well, the Netherlands are history already. Okay, so Luxembourg as well. Okay. as I've said, like, this is just beyond my beliefs at this point. I mean, yes, we will be at eternal war with the Allies, essentially, or we might sign a peace deal. I don't know at this point. I don't know. Let's see, there is a Salvatorian division defending France. Well, France has surrendered. The Red Army occupied the capital for the second time. So let's see, the French are how much towards capitulation? French are, okay, just 40%, so we gotta occupy all of France for them to actually surrender. And, okay, what just happened there? I don't know. Anyway, what we can see is some faction just dissolved. Mexico got Catholic during the Allies being patches. And France just surrendered a second time now. Second time. Okay, guys, so this is how the world looks like. We might ally the Japanese in this timeline. Although we are far stronger than they are by far. Well, anyways, I'm gonna end the episode here. So we control all of Europe. We control all of Europe. We already basically at war with anyone else. Okay, not everybody else, but with many people. You see, just all of Europe is controlled by us. So this will be a nice, like this. Okay, a nice screen. So guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I wish you all a great day. Bye bye.